It's dark, it's freezing. Half the year looks like a Windows error screen. Yet, these countries are the happiest on Earth. How? Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, they all have cold weather, high taxes, and long winters. So why do they keep winning the global happiness rankings? Every year, the World Happiness Report ranks countries based on how satisfied people are with their lives. And every year, the Nordics completely dominate the list. Finland alone has been ranked the happiest country in the world multiple years in a row. This isn't luck. This is a system. And the real question is, what do they know that the rest of the world doesn't? What does happiness even mean here? Every year, researchers publish something called the World Happiness Report. It ranks countries based on how satisfied people feel about their lives. And every year, the same thing happens. The Nordic countries quietly take over the top spots. It asks people a simple but powerful question. On a scale of 0 to 10, how satisfied are you with your life? And then it breaks that answer into 6 hard factors: income, social support, life expectancy, freedom of choice, trust and corruption, and generosity. Nordic countries score high on almost all of them at the same time. Now, let's talk money. Nordic countries are rich, no sugarcoating it. Norway, Denmark, Sweden, they all have very high income per person compared to most of the world. But here's the twist. Money alone doesn't explain their happiness, because many countries are rich and still miserable. In other countries, money is about survival. Miss one paycheck, and everything falls apart. In Nordic countries, money is about stability. Even if you earn an average salary, you still get healthcare, education, and basic security. So people don't wake up every day afraid of one bad event ruining their life. That alone changes how you experience the world. Imagine losing your job tomorrow. In some countries, that means panic. In Nordic countries, it usually means, okay, this is stressful, but I'll be fine. Why? Because the system catches you. You don't lose health care. Your kids don't drop out of school. You don't instantly fall into poverty. When people feel protected, their brains stop living in constant fight-or-flight mode. And calm people tend to be happier people. Here's the most underrated factor in happiness: social support. The World Happiness Report literally asks, do you have someone you can rely on in times of trouble? Nordic countries score near the global maximum on this, meaning strong families, strong communities, strong trust between people. In fact, this single factor contributes as much to happiness as income. That's huge. Another reason Nordic countries rank high is freedom. Freedom to change jobs, freedom to start over, freedom to say no to a bad situation. Because healthcare and education aren't tied to survival, people can actually make choices. That sense of control over your life matters more than most people realize. There's also something very rare in the modern world: trust. People trust their governments. They trust public services. They trust each other. Corruption is low. Rules are clear. Systems usually work. And when you don't feel constantly cheated, life feels lighter. Now, here's the part no chart fully captures. Nordic culture doesn't glorify extreme wealth or status. There's a Nordic idea called janteloven, or the Law of Jante. It's not a real law, it's a mindset. The idea is simple. Don't think you're better than anyone else. You're not expected to be the richest. You're not expected to stand out. You're just expected to be decent. That means less showing off, less comparison, less pressure to win at life. When society stops glorifying status, people stop tying their self-worth to success. And that invisible relief does more for happiness than money ever could. So why are Nordic countries so happy? Not because they're perfect, not because life is easy, but because people feel secure. They feel supported. They trust the system, and they trust each other. Happiness isn't about chasing more, it's about worrying less. If you want more videos breaking down the world's biggest questions, hit subscribe, and please show your support.